Welcome back to the English Danny channel and my series on pronunciation. In the first part of this series, I showed you how to pronounce initial consonant clusters. Now, I'm going to show you some tips for pronouncing consonants that come at the ends of words. Let's start with some easy ones in this video and then tackle some more tricky consonants in the next one. So this video is about final consonants that English learners often leave out. These are consonant sounds indicated by the letters P, T, K, B, D, G, and F. Some English learners will drop the final sound, but in English this is not a good technique because the meaning of a word can change if you leave out that final consonant. For example, if you pronounce the word boat, but you leave off the T sound at the end, pronouncing it bow, you're actually saying B-O-W, which is a different word. If you're saying soap, but you leave off the P sound at the end, pronouncing it so, you're saying so, S-O, which is also a different word. Let me give you a quick tip for making sure that you keep these sounds in your pronunciation. And I'll also give you some practice words you can use on your own to improve. Let's start with P, the P sound. First, this sound comes from putting your lips together like this and pushing the air out. P, P, P. Here's some words that end with this sound. Practice saying these words and emphasize the P sound at the end to help train yourself not to drop the final sound. Soap, rope, top, cop, sip, lip, up, cup. Now let's try B, the B sound. This sound is similar to the P sound, with your lips put together the same way. But now you use your vocal cords here in your neck. With P, 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 it's just the air. But with B, 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 you get your vocal cords going. You should be able to feel it. B, B, B. You should feel vibration here in your neck, much more than you do with P, P, P. Here are some practice words to use to emphasize the B sound at the end. Rub, club, jib, glib, tube, rube, lab, jab. Now let's try K, the K sound. This sound comes from your lips held like this, with your teeth open and making the sound K, K, K. Here's some practice words to emphasize the K sound at the end. Sock, clock, pick, tick, book, look, duke, luke. Now let's try G, the G sound. This sound is similar to the K sound, and it's similar in the way that P and B were similar, in that you use the K sound, but to make G, you get your vocal cords going again. So make the K, K sound, and then get the vibration going in your neck to make G, G, G. Here are some practice words to emphasize the G sound at the end. Gag, brag, big, dig, jog, blog, bug, drug. Now let's try T, the T sound. Your mouth is held similar to when you make K, but you bring your tongue up behind the back of your upper teeth to make the sound T, T, T. Here are some practice words to use to emphasize the T sound at the end. Boat, float, fit, hit, cat, chat, boot, loot. Now let's try D, the D sound. This sound is a pair with T, just like P and B, K and G. You use your vocal cords with the T sound to make D, D. D. Here are some practice words to use to emphasize that D sound. Bad, dad, hood, wood, rude, dude, kid, lid. Now here's our last letter for today, F, the F sound. Make this one by bringing your lips together like this to make F, F, F. You can emphasize this one by pushing air through like this. F. Here are some practice words to use to emphasize that F sound at the end. If, cliff, oaf, loaf, laugh, naff, bluff, fluff. Here's a challenge sentence you could use to put all the sounds together. I want soap on a rope and a jab in the lab. I will look at the book and brag about the gag. I can float in the boat and be rude to the dude, and I love to laugh at anything naff. All right, keep practicing those consonant sounds, and I'll be back to show you more pronunciation tips in the next video.